Yeah. This song said, I've been loving you, baby, all my life. And I want to bring something different, which is not too much different. Remember when I made that podcast? Shout out to my sister. I said, she a sacrificial giver, man. You know, same as my bro. And not to say you're not. You know, if a person is like, no more than what I'm about to say, don't go hand in hand, but just to give you a glimpse. If you, okay, just say you plan to pay your tithes for church, right? Okay, and you put that to the side. You know, and I know people look out for me in so many forms of fashion, man. You know, and it's like, uh, it's sometimes if my brother say, no, bro, I ain't eating no cereal or nothing. But I mean, if the fact that if he had, it would give. And then when your family makes sacrifice and give, and then if I heard something, I'm like, no, hell no, don't never do that. It's just like, uh, well, let me put it this way. Not only a mother, children are grown, in her heart, they are always going to be her children, not babies, but their children. And if she could be their assistant aid to help, and then extend home even out to others, you know, it's like for me, good, cool. I ain't cool. I would never have any different because saying no, because you just never know what something could be there. You know, and just like sometimes I say, hey, bro, put this up because I owe this to that or whatever, uh, whatever the situation is. And what I'm saying, ladies, you do a great lot. Not to say you don't have any boundaries, okay? And but I say I'm speaking out for myself. I was like, oh, bro, no, man, fuck no, don't ever do that. It's sometimes, but you know what? I'm gonna do something very special, and who don't ever do something special? It ain't special. It's just the right thing to do. I gotta double something up, man, because like I been wanting to give back. Like the more than Terry said, oh, you know how much I've been giving you. You know what I'm saying? I always ask, hey, can I give you this? You know, because I appreciate it, you know. But ladies and men, you know, at this time, I'm going to my family. But if I stay my hand out financially or food or whatever, sometimes you just have to say no. And believe me, no don't mean in a bad way. No, I'm just not able to do it at this time, you know. So not to say a person cannot speak up on out of their own mouth. I'm not saying that. But there's something I guess a person look like, well, you know, this person does it. It doesn't matter what a person do to make sacrifice. You know, I'm a uh, big brother, my, well, big grown married brother. You know, okay, say no baby boy no more because he's a grown man. Well, what I want to say is this: is that like, man, when you do that, I just a person tell me, like I told my counselor, said, you're like a person tell you about this. I said, sure. She said, bullshit. So I said, hell no. Maybe sometime next week. But you just sometimes you just never know. Man, I, all I can say is that that's real love. That's real love shit, man. You know, more than like, let's say, uh, you had to pay electric bill and the lights could go out and extend that out to someone. I mean, not all of it, maybe just, but then if you do that, that's a what? A late fee that's going to add on later on. So, I mean, my people that tell me, shit, god damn it, and I love it, because, like I said, more than, but you did the brother make the sacrifice that lets you know, because like my brother always say, man, still always think you, certain thing, oh, I ain't going to show you out that. That's a special food. But anyway, everything somebody do for me, don't ever think it's not truly appreciated. And because I always say, Hey, can. If not, okay. The one thing I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get. I would have did it. Rain. That don't stop now. I don't mind working in the rain. They said, but it's rain. I said, that don't stop nothing. People try to get home. Maybe ain't got a car. Get on the bus and you gonna get wet. So, shit. But all I'm saying, women got some strong women. Young ladies are coming up. Be a model up to this new generation of women. You know. And remember I told you, wrap it up. Give a man something. You know, surprise him. Oh, by the way, that chain. I mean, where I custom made my own design was like this. That ring right there. Whoever came out with a ring with a spinning wheel on it, platinum, iced out. But I get it chain to my brother. That charm. So, at least I ain't being friendly Bob. That's love. Real love. Because I had it all. Really. For real. Look back on some of my old Facebook, when I was down in Park Hill. You know, big girl. Yeah, you don't fuck me, you don't touch me. That wasn't the deal. You know, fuck that. But anyway, I done had all that before. I've been truly blessed beyond that. And I guess I have to earn up. So I love a certificate here. Here. And that ain't all I have to give. I can't stop. So gotta keep going. But from indoor, outdoor, back door, side door, close ties, far distance, ones you care about. I'm finna go ahead and start working on that biographic book. And believe me, I also want to do a cartoon one too, y'all. Yeah, if you look it up, Washington University bought one of my plays. I was in treatment center, informative. Look it up, they call Aquinas. So, and it was called, remember, New Jack City. Mine was titled, Geeking in the Hood at Christmas. Look it up, for real. You be amazed. Hell yeah. Yeah, that's it. I ain't gonna lie about it. Look it up. So, like I said, I'm finna work on getting this book and everything. You rather want soft back, hard back, embroidery, however. It's all dedication. But I have showed my brother brief, okay? And one day at a time. I really do it. And with y'all, word of mouth, text message, you know, keep rocking with the sauce. Well, we ain't got the sauce. We all stirring the pot. And that's how we get the greens. Okay? So, matter of fact, my son make good greens. Glory green, maybe some collard mustard, whatever. But anyway, I love some greens. Don't you love some green? So, let me know how you like your designer bag when you get your money in. I need to know that. So, put a comment or have a look. Something like identify something on. Hey man, I know you like that cup. I already gonna know. Okay, well like I said, just to every woman, every strong black man, even though you really don't, but you do. That's, man, I can't say that's more than commendable. If that's not a sacrifice, knowing you really don't want to do it, but you do it. And if a person can't see that love, whether a day to give you some or don't, then they don't know what real love is about. Love you, sis. Love you, bro. Love you, hood. But like I say, you have, like the one that my family tell me, stop being friendly, Bob. I'm not saying you're being friendly, Bob, but I do respect boundaries. If one did success, no, say no more. I'm cool. Love y'all, man. Stay conscious. And remember this song right here. If anybody got something good, don't mess it up like the South did. So, and I regret it. I wrote so many, the letters that I wrote and the shocking things, she still got them. I'm going to add that also into a book too. Yeah, I wrote a poem that says, learn me, no, how it go? It's been so long. I got to pull all that stuff out right now. But like I said, this is real from my heart. Set boundaries. I don't even your mama, your dad, your cousin, your children, and everything. And then mothers, hey, when they grown up, hey, I remember. But they can, oh, it's like I always can come home because you never know what happens. I wish I could go back home to when my daddy, maybe they wouldn't kill him. And I could have did something about it, and I'll talk about that a little bit later on. My brother might have heard a bunch of time about my mom telling me about my inheritance and what's going on. So, but like I said, anything, everything, that's my brother. But I would be good and still gonna show some real love, man. But this just really touched my heart today because not only first time, just I'm just something. No, hell, cause I'm working on it. But y'all already know they're gonna be friendly, ball. Not with my weed, not, not with my good taste and that food. Yeah, I'm gonna check myself. I might got a tape on, but that's real love, people. You can't get no better than that. Otherwise, just like somebody told me, even you see Ray Charles or Steve Wonder could see it, and that's real love. So the official time now is 10 p.m. and I'm doing me some military time because there's a purpose of reason for that to be putting up on there, and I know how I end up getting there. But at the end of the day, rise up. Otherwise, if I had some children, but they grown now. How he said it. Think of 3 things you want to do every day or to share with someone. Find something new that interests you. The second, visualize. And thirdly, pass it on. So let's pass on love. Stay conscious. I love y'all. I'm Surreal. My love.